Welcome along, gamers, to this look at April 2018 in the land of gaming. Do not spend all that money on the leftover Easter eggs in the shops at the moment. Get yourself ready for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC and Nintendo Switch video games coming to you in April 2018. Here we've got 9 of the games that we think really stand out of the main releases that you want to keep an eye on this month. There's something for everyone here, so keep watching right through to the end for all the games coming out in April 2018 in release order. Now we've got an accompaniment to this on mygameslounge.com, your home of quality gaming coverage, so get into the description, have a look at the link and you'll see some more information on all these cool games. Plus we've also got an indie game version of this list with 8 indie games coming out in April that you really want to take a look at because there's some cool stuff there too. But right now we're going to look at the big games coming. We've even got a potential Game of the Year contender amongst these guys. It's a good month. First up on the list we have Tera, which is an action MMO game and it's coming to us on the 3rd of April and it's from the guys at En Masse. Now this is coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Now as I've described it before, it's a massively multiplayer online game. It is free to play, although there are things you can obviously pay for as part of it, and I'm sure they'd very much like it if you did that. But you're looking at a game that's very much kind of designed console first rather than PC first, so the emphasis is on action combat with epic encounters with various monsters, a vast fantasy world for you to enjoy, and lots of things to do within it as well. And you can see some of the details on the accompanying article on mygameslounge.com. There's a really good overview of how this game plays. It's really looking quite good and quite action packed for an MMO. I quite like the look of this one, guys. You should really check this one out. If you're into MMOs but you prefer to play on console, this one could be for you. Here we go with the next one at number 8. Now this is called Impact Winter. This is being published by the guys at Bandai Namco, but it's by a developer called Mojo Bones, and it's out on April the 5th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Now Impact Winter has been available on PC for a little bit, with some kind of additions needed to the game, if you like, some upgrades, and they look like they're going to bring this to the game as well as bringing it to the console this month. But the concept of the game is pretty good. There's a mysterious radio transmission that keeps coming in to say that help is coming to you in 30 days, but you've got to survive until then. You're playing as a guy called Jacob Solomon, and you're leader of a makeshift team trying to survive the aftermath of a devastating asteroid collision. The world you once knew is no more and it's buried beneath, obviously, this huge amount of snow, a lot like what we're used to in the UK at the moment. It looks an interesting game and one to really keep an eye on. Could be good. In at number 7 we've got Extinction. This one made a bit of an impression on us at mygameslounge.com a while ago. It's certainly an over-the-top action game. It's coming from Iron Galaxy and Modus on April the 10th for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. It's pretty intense looking battles here, guys. A little bit over the top, a little bit crazy. And you'll be taking on a story campaign with lots of things to do in there. Some nice animations, as you can see from the trailer here, some interesting takes on things and some good battle scenes with some skill-based combat, lots of side missions and lots of interactivity in the environment, as well as some really big boss fights from the looks of things. It looks pretty epic and looks like something that could be quite fun. You got horde mode and lots of skirmishes and other things to take on, so it's more than just a simple one mode kind of game. There's lots of things to do in this one, and the guys behind it look like they're putting some effort in, and it could be something to really get you quite addicted and through to the bigger games later in the month. Now, speaking of huge games, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is coming to the Xbox One. There's been a lot of very happy Xbox One fans out there. Originally the game was released on the PlayStation 4, it's still obviously available if you don't have an Xbox One, but if you do, you're in luck. You can play this and you'll be able to play this on your Xbox One X on the April 11th. It's by Ninja Theory and it's just one of those outstanding games. It's made by a slightly smaller studio, but they really put some effort into this title. It's absolutely outstanding. It's made so many kind of fantastic impressions on gamers and critics alike. Wonderful game, must play if you've not played it. So the game is coming to you with enhanced visuals, 60 frames per second, high resolution mode, everything you'd want from the game. Really looks fantastic. As I said, must play it. For PlayStation 4 gamers, we've got a couple of games for you now. We're moving on to Yakuza VI, the Song of Life, as the final conclusion to this story brings itself to the fore on the, where are we? So we are, 17th of April. It's coming to you from the guys at Sega. Now, the good thing about this one is the reviews are out there already. They've been out there for a while, and it's come in already with some really impressive feedback and some good reviews, so you can really check that out. Again, if you go on the article on mygameslounge.com, we've got a link to the reviews for you. You can check them out on Metacritic and have a look at the different opinions on it. But so far, it looks fantastic. Great open world action game, lots of stuff to do. You've got this awesome cool extra stuff that I've included here. You've got this kind of like clan creator, which looks like an interesting mode to take on as well. Lots of things to enjoy about this one. Fans will be buying it, of course, but it might bring some new ones in. Now, God of War. God of War is coming on the 20th of April, and it is the PlayStation 4 exclusive, of course, with pro support, and it's from the guys at Santa Monica Studio, published by Sony. This, from what people are saying, could well be one of the best games this year, if not one of the best games in the PlayStation lineup. It looks incredible, it seems to play incredible, it's a huge turnaround from what we expect of a God of War game. I'm a fan of the original series, but there is a time to move on, and it looks like it's moving to a more intense combat, action-adventure style with a bit of a richer character and story focus. It just looks incredible. We've got more coming on mygameslounge.com about God of War this week. You'll be able to look at some of the new gameplay features in a video that I'm making, and an article as well. God of War, though, yeah, gonna be outstanding. Cannot wait. In at number 3, a game that's very difficult to classify, Nintendo Labo. I'm going to go with Cardboard Fun. This is a game coming to the Nintendo Switch, of course, on April the 20th, and the Nintendo guys are behind this one as well, and it's interesting to say the least. There's lots of things you can do with these Labo kits, with like cardboard and circuitry, and you can make these cool things, paint them and turn them into something of your own design. There's robots and all kinds of things that, like it describes it. You can make a motorbike, fishing rod, piano. You can put the game console inside it and do cool stuff with it. I'm not sure it's going to be for everyone, but I've shown this to my children, and they are really looking forward to having a go, and they can't wait to have a try. So it certainly looks like a really good family-friendly game that Nintendo have decided to make, and you can't beat building things with your own hands. Right, in at number 2, another Nintendo Switch game, we've got the South Park RPG, The Fractured Butthole. That's coming to the Nintendo Switch on the 24th of April by the guys at Ubisoft. Now, this is another game that's been out on other formats, but is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and for me, it really suits the Nintendo Switch, this kind of game, because it's really good. You can kind of take the grind on the move and really get through those levels with the characters and have a little bit of fun. I would recommend you bring some earphones along, though, if you're taking this on your commute, because there's some rude words in there. It's really good, though. The Stick of Truth was an outstanding game, and they followed it up with a really good sequel in The Fractured Butthole. One game that Switch fans will be really looking forward to getting their hands on, and certainly one, if you're a fan of either South Park or really good RPGs, you should really pick up. It's a very good game, well worth playing. In at number 1, the last game out this month on the 27th of April, I hope I say it right, is Shantae Half-Genie Hero Ultimate Edition. The game's already been out, but it's coming to the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch with a ton of extra content, as I said, on the 27th of April by P-Cube and Way Forward. Now, it's this platforming game that's got a real charm about it. I'm a big fan of platforming games. I grew up playing them, and obviously to see one that looks like this, got a little hints of Aladdin about it on the Mega Drive and stuff, it really looks cool. Now, what you're getting in the Ultimate Edition is the main adventure, plus all the digital bonus content. There's the extra DLC, there's story expansion missions with that, Friends to the End story expansion, hardcore mode expansion, and costume pack, which lots of people love a good costume pack. There's quite a lot of interesting stuff, the challenge modes and all kinds of things in there as well, and it's funded by Kickstarter, so lots of cool games coming out this month, gamers. I'm pretty impressed, and I certainly am going to be playing God of War, but what do you want to play the most, guys? What stands out to you in this list? Let us know in the comments on My Games Lounge or YouTube. Do like the video, subscribe on YouTube, and share this around on social media, guys. And don't forget to check out what's coming up next on the My Games Lounge YouTube channel. I will see you soon. Don't forget the Indies version of this video. Bye bye.